I'm currently on the Spanish mainland and I just bought a ticket for the ferry to the Canary Islands. The boarding procedure is a straightforward thing and I didn't even have to pay any extra money for the bike, which is quite cool. Once on board, it was time to relax, make my temporary home as comfortable as possible and enjoy the entertainment program. But honestly, the sunset was more captivating than the Spanish dubbed version of Alarm for Cobra 11. And after 46 hours, I finally reached my next destination.
We inform all passengers that we are arriving to the port of Santa Cruz de Tenerife.
So let's put all the stuff back on my bike and then roll out of the ferry. And the first thing I get to see is this beautiful rainbow.
Yeah, but the rainbow means it's rainy. But it's warm, so it's alright. So let's see what I will do on this island. I have no plan. Look at this weather. I'm wet. Great start.
And just at the beginning, I got a little glimpse of what to expect from this volcanic island. It's gonna be either uphill or downhill.
And it just started to rain, or maybe not. I think there are a lot of showers going on here on Tenerife today. Look at the clouds. It's like, yeah, sometimes rain, sometimes not.
So good morning, I've been camping here, made what was left from dinner for breakfast, and I will be cycling now to the most northeastern point of Tenerife. It's kind of really close and I'm hoping for some really good views, and I hope the weather will be kind of consistent. I hope there will be no rain, just basically. Let's see. Bon appetit.
I'm riding through a very dense jungle-like forest here. Crazy, everything is full of moss. Beautiful. So here we've got the first open kind of spot. Holy shit! Guys, look at that. That's insane. Beautiful. The whole island looks like this, so it's a really tough terrain actually. For cycling it goes up and down all the time.
If you're wondering why my image looks so soft or blurry, it's because I decided to use this old vintage lens for this episode. It's a HELIOS 44-2, which is famous for its swirly bokeh, but just makes handling difficult because it's got no automatic focus, it's like old, it's like not really sharp, but it's got some character. So I just wanted to experiment with it. Maybe it's cool, maybe not.
So I'm deciding to head back now because, yeah, it's a dead end. Yeah, I don't want to go up again, to be honest. Just had a really nice view, so it's good enough for me now. I'm more interested in rocks rather than forest, to be honest. I think it's getting dark soonish and I need to find a place to camp. I spotted some sort of shelter hut somewhere here in the woods, but I'm checking out first the way how it is, and that looks tough with the bike. There's a lot of small steps, but would be doable if it's worth it. Let's see. Okay, that's what is marked on the map as a shelter. I don't know. It's not too convincing, to be honest. Not worth the effort, so I think I push on and see what I can find next. Can you hear the squeaking? That's the trees. No, I'm joking. It's actually some metal here. I guess we are reaching the point of maximum fogginess here. It reminds me to India, but in a different way. It doesn't smell like smoke. So I went off from the main road, following this little road here, which is supposed to go to a place that is called Area Recreativa. Some sort of campsite, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, that looks actually really good. That's nice.
This so-called Area Recreativa was equipped with picnic tables, and even had some cool looking toilets. But unfortunately they were closed because I guess I'm just too much out of the season here.
So good morning, I've just camped here in this area recreativa, but at some point in the morning rangers came over and said like, good morning, you're not allowed to camp here, yeah. But they were like super chill, super kind, super nice, and they just told me to not camp there, so easy. Now I will go to a supermarket and then I will reevaluate all my plans because the weather now is not too nice. So
the new plan will be to go to Decathlon and get some gloves because the idea is to go up towards Mount TEIDE and I'm expecting some cold temperatures there.
So I went to Decathlon, bought some gloves, a raincoat for my mandolin or backpack cover. And I'm now on a road called T24, which should bring me directly to Mount TEIDE. And it's pretty much all uphill, not just a little bit, seriously uphill. The more I'm going up, I can see the signs of the recent fire that has been going on here. You can see the trees bark. It's quite black, burned. But it's crazy how life is thriving again in this situation here. Look at this, green, amazing.
The more I went up into the pine trees, the more I got to see not just the extent of the bushfire that happened a few months prior, but also I got a really nice view of the island from above and its beautiful landscapes.
kilometers. Most of it is the uphill. Now I think it's actually 15 kilometers uphill and then it will be kind of flat. Not really. But it will include downhill sections. So I just realized I'm at already 2,000 meters above sea level and it's getting chilly up here. But very soon there will be a refugio, which a guy recommended me to visit because of the great view, so I will be doing that. Ooh, yes, some downhill here. But I'm not sure if I like it because, you know, it's just going higher again after that. Woo! Okay, so I guess I found the first refugio. It's called Refugio HELIOS. Ayosa. That looks quite closed, I guess. Yep, that's closed. Anyway, so I think I will push on a little bit more. The next refugio will be in about 6 kilometers from here. But it's getting dark soon. So, I don't know. It's not perfect, but it's doable. So let's roll. Okay, guess I'm leaving now the forest. Oh god, I think it's gonna be more cold here now. There's even snow on TEIDE. Fork's sake. Yeah. Great. I found a different spot now. I'm off from the road and I sneaked into the bushes and I found a really good spot. So I'm not sure if you can see anything. It's quite dark already. Here's my bike. Here is quite level, so I can put my tent here. The road is behind the bushes, so I'm pretty much invisible. And I've got this amazing view here. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Slept here, it was about -3 degrees, I think. Now it's 0.8 according to my thermometer on the bike computer. And yeah, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I will pack now my stuff and keep heading towards the Mount TEIDE. View here is stunning and I hope the sun will get out soon.
I'm back on the road and I keep climbing Well, you can see Mount Teide, and in the sun it's getting more warm. I think I have to change soon my clothes. Whoa, look at this cloud behind me. It's crazy.
And just as I keep following the road TF24 towards the Mount Teide, the landscapes become more and more like what could be called a moon landscape.
I think that sort of stone is called basalt, volcanic rock. Crazy stuff. I hope I'm right. If not, drop it in the comment. But it's crazy to think back like how violent this place probably has been to create such a landscape. I mean, look at this. It's just sharp rocks all coming from volcanic activity. Crazy.
The landscapes to the left and to the right are very intriguing, but unfortunately the paths that you see here are not open for cycling. And this is made clear by signs. Eventually I reached a quite touristic viewpoint where were no signs that prohibited bicycles from using those paths. So I took my chance and felt comfortable going where the big groups of tourists also would go. And I didn't know that I was just about to do something apparently illegal, which I would learn very soon though.
I want to go to the edge. That looks stunning over there. Holy macaroni. Wow.
And just as I was enjoying that beautiful view, an extremely upset ranger came to me and spoke to me con fuego mucho fuerte in Spanish.
A guy came really angry, really not friendly at all. He spoke English, but he didn't want it to, so he just spoke to me in Spanish. Really upset. He took a picture of me, of my bike, took me back, and he kind of told me I will have a big fine or punishment or something, I don't know. But eventually he just told me I should clean this, what I've done, so my bike traces, and then I should take a picture of the place where it's written there are no bikes allowed. And yeah, the place where it's written is completely somewhere different than where I am. I'm sorting out my techniques. I'm almost done. I mean, I totally understand to keep this area clean and protected. I should not go here, but yeah, there was really no sign, so can't blame me for ignoring any signs. Anyway, I'm cleaning it up. There we go. Okay, I'm at the end. Now I walk back in a different style, so kind of to get more randomness in the pattern that I'm creating. I think he's in the mood to check my work, so I better do it nicely, random enough.
After turning my tire traces back into random footsteps, I went to the sign at the entrance to double check that there was really no sign that prohibits bikes from using the touristic view area. And there's no sign. Later he apologized for his impulsive reaction, and I told him that I understand his point too, and apologized once more as well. And we said goodbye to each other in peace.
Just have to park my bike here because I need to show you something. Man, it's that beautiful. Look at this whole scenery. Got there Mount Teide, then here's some awesome rock formation. There is the moon and more rocks. But I think I will better go down and camp there at the beach because I'm a bit scared of those rangers now, because this guy was really serious, so I don't want to push it too far. This land is very protected and I think it's good, but yeah, I don't want to cause any trouble anymore. Look at this scenery. It's just beautiful, man. Holy shit. I wish I could spend the night up here, but no, I'm not gonna risk it. Let's go. I'm leaving the campsite and I'm going down to the beach, and I'm still at 2000 meters above sea level actually. So it's gonna be long downhill, 40 kilometers. That's why I didn't do it yesterday. Let's go. Back on the beach, which you can see behind me, and I've discovered this. What the fuck is this? It looks like some failed attempt to communicate with the big wide open space out there, but what the fuck? Is this some art project or is it? I don't know. But it looks definitely super cool.
Since I was now back at sea level and New Year's Eve was approaching, I was keen on finding a nice place to stay for that and enjoy some time off from the bike. So first I tried to find something north of El Medano and followed a few gravel tracks in hope to get somewhere a good access to the beach.
I don't know, gotta check the map, but my phone is dead. I need to wait until it's charged so I can look for where we go. So apparently that's the way to the beach. Yeah, I think I can get my bike through, but oh, no bicycles. So I guess I'm not going to stay here. I think this area is out of my limits. I would go to the other side of El Medano. It's also very beautiful and I think it's easier accessible, to be honest. So let's go there. So I've spent here already one night at this magical spot. It's some sort of like a crater. I don't know where it came from, how it happened to be like this. In the middle is some sort of like table, and down there is the beach.
Eventually, after following the coastline into the other direction, I ended up finding the perfect spot. My bike I could just leave on the rocks directly at the beach, and if I would climb a bit further down, I would get to this nice little hole, which has just a more or less flat surface that measures about 1.20 meter by 2.10 meter, which is just perfect for me. To make this place a little bit more livable for the next days or even weeks, I decided to collect plenty of small pebbles from another hole just around the corner and transfer them into my hole to level the surface even more, and after a bit of work I had a nice little place to sleep. And the best about this place is that it's located just near plenty of other caves in which other travelers from all around the world live. So I ended up not just staying here for New Year's Eve, but instead stayed here for quite a while with those people. After all, I guess I'm just a hippie who choose the bike as a way of transportation. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, cheers and peace out.